Hey there, YouTube. So today I figured I'd give you guys a walk around of my truck. I'm getting it lifted tomorrow, so I figured I'd do a before and after here of a few measurements of like the height of the wheels and wheel wells and everything before I get the lift put on it. And then so yeah, anyway, should be pretty quick, but I will state this. I do have I don't know if you can see them there or not, but I do have a Firestone ride right system, so my rear end will sit a little bit higher than I have no pressure in them right now. Let me see here. As you can see, at like 5 psi, but it still makes it sit a little bit higher than stock, so that'll be a slightly different than most people. But and if I air the airbags up, it sits about 4 inches higher than it would stock. So anyway, so for the front we have basically exactly 3 feet there. So we'll see how much higher it sits once we get the lift in. And then at the rear here, we're gonna sit, let's see here, higher. At the rear, we're currently sitting at 39 inches. So that's 3 inches different front to back, and the airbags there make it sit about a ½ inch higher with the little bit of pressure that's in it currently. So anyway, that we'll see how it looks once we get the lift in. Do a quick walk around here for you. So I have taken the front valance off already, so it gives it a little bit more ground clearance. But yeah, I think it should look pretty good. I'm dropping this off first thing tomorrow morning to get the lift installed. I've already got new wheels and tires for it, which look absolutely amazing. And yeah, should look pretty sweet. So I'll catch you guys again once we get the lift installed. Okay, so got the truck back. It's now got the lift installed. I've had it for, this is a week later from the first part of the video, so I've driven it a little bit. It's definitely a lot harder to park now. So, but it's all good. She looks amazing. So here it is. So I went with a Rough Country 5-inch knuckle kit. So the knuckle kit, it stances your wheels out pretty good. These are a -24 offset. The wheels I went with are a Fuel Hostage 20 by 10 with a -24, and then the tires I got are basically a 33 by 12, I believe. Yeah, amp tire, and doesn't stick out quite as bad at the back here, so I may get wheel spacers for that. I'm not too sure yet, but overall I think it looks pretty good. It's got a really wide stance, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I'll measure it here quick so you guys can see a before and after of the height difference. So I believe it because the wheels are basically the same height as before. I believe it only lifted the truck 2 inches at the back. Yeah, so I'm at 42 there, so it lifted the back 3 inches. Now I don't have, I forgot to order the bracket for my airbags, so my airbags are just hanging there at the moment. So this would be a stock truck without the airbags, would sit this height. So that was 42, I believe. Yes, 42. So I lifted the back 3 inches, and then front should be a 5-inch. Yeah, and then the front is 42 again as well. So we've got 5 inches of lift in the front, which is what it should be. And then they only lift back 3 inches. So 3 inches in the back. It sits basically level currently. Step back here so you can see it. Yeah, it sits basically level. So when I get my airbags back in, it should sit a little bit higher in the back, give it a bit of a rake, which I do like the rake. I don't like them. So you go and you throw a sled in the box, and just like that, you're squatted. So anyway, I get the airbags back in, and she should be good to go. So. Yeah, so I think the truck turned out pretty good. Still waiting to get the bracket for my airbags, which will help it finish it up. And then I'll probably have to do a little bit of trimming, as it rubs right here in this corner. Right here a little bit, rubs. And then back here. I took the mud flap off, but I may still have to trim a little bit out of that inside corner. But it's not too bad. You only really notice it when you're trying to park at Walmart. So just your daily driving, it's not that big of a deal. So, and then same thing. But if I wasn't quite so wide, like negative 24 offset's pretty wide, so that doesn't help. So anyway. So yeah, I think the truck turned out pretty good. I'll probably do a follow-up video after I get the trimming done and the blocks back in. But for now, that's how it is. So you guys can like and comment on it, and comment what you think I could do next to the truck as far as the build. And you have yourselves a great day.